Bentornati, siamo su Hooked on You, iniziamo il quarto episodio. Dove eravamo rimasti? Siamo al nostro appuntamento romantico con la cacciatrice, con la Huntress, e ci ha chiesto una cortesia, cioè di recuperare 4 oggetti per lei che gli altri killer che vivono sull'isola le hanno rubato. Abbiamo già recuperato la penna dal rifugio del trapper e un paio di occhiali rotti dal rifugio del campanaro. Adesso dobbiamo ci restano 2 rifugi, quello dello spirito e quello del trickster. Io comincerei da quello dello spirito. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, rough housing. Get the damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and runs down out of your ears already. Yeah, called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse it's so dark that you can barely see the step in front of you, but that's okay because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse, before you finally arrive at the top. Ecco lo spirito. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being that thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Ok, lo spirito non ci ostacola. Let's find this shiny thing, anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure, this is a treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. Ok. Perfetto. No! Preso. 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 Yes! You're really going a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I noticed, right? I can see a raccoon lick itself from 200 yards away in the pitch darkness. I definitely see you're working that little butt off for me. Uno squalo? Un apribottiglie? You find a bottle opener, really? This is the fancy item? Whatever, you're a real team player. Hey! No, stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. Ce ne siamo andati tranquillamente. There are 4 killers, ok. Abbiamo fatto il trapper, abbiamo fatto il faro, il wraith e ci è rimasto solo il trickster. You arrive at trickster stage, but there's no one here. Not trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing here than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once wait here, the beers that sloshed over red solo caps, mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show, lifelong friendship that actually only laced for one summer, good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometime, they are a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic balalaika music. Trickster, I have never listened to your music and I think sampling the sounds of people scream is very been there, done that. Hey, no one talked to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress' shiny mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way too harsh, my mellow. The ranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because it's my commentary on a shallow society and I make it look sexy as hell. non lo so, e that away. Trickster backs away from your and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was wow. If I weren't so strong and still on my feet I'd swoon, but it just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Ok, troviamo l'ultimo oggetto per la cacciatrice. Eccolo. ottimo. Sono proprio gli skill check di Dead by Daylight comunque. Ai. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You did it, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? Arrossisce. Well, hope it's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them so their meat doesn't spoil. Cos'è? Una moneta? Una pizza? Cos'è? What is this? Ah, una moneta d'oro, a gold coin. Ok. Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser known ones. Hahaha. Boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collected a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be, if you oil it up enough. I'm going to be ill. Attenzione. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it managed to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Attenzione alla cacciatrice, signori. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door, mind elsewhere. Neither of you realized that the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of the objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands, is there anything that you can find? The fireplace is cracking. It's crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air. But wait! Who is that? Chi è questa? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover up back on. My darling, è la mamma? An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out. And when I did to make a couple, this island's really doing things to me. You don't know who I am? What do you expect, that my elk wounds will carry over to my ghostly form? The gods have smiled on me and cleaned me up. She must be in a decent mood if she's ignoring the fact that you're dropping ox bombs all over the place. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this day to include meeting your mom, what? Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. This is cool and all, but I sure was hoping to bang. I mean, like, that was we were headed right? What? Oh my god, no, come on now, you're not... You're more to me than just a gorgeously tall drink of crystal clear riverwood I'm desperate to roll up in a snuggly beer skin with. Laying on a beach stick, aren't you? Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now, I'm in it, I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, cause my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. When Russians invented tea, did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling, dead-eyed stare. You all love and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not official lore, I just call it like I see it. Every so often Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was cured by an elk. It's very grim. I like you, thank you for indulging me in my tea and story, so tell me, what are your inventions with my... That means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you've got your translator app already. All that's on my mind is family, to forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of a halves of dozen at least, something side by side forever. Mama Antra smiles at you. She reaches into the blooded cloak and pulls out of an handkerchief with a flower in it. For you, the one worthy of my Anna, use it to clean your hatchet of viscera. You take the handkerchief, it soft and smells of spice. I'll take good care of this. You point to Antros. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Antros is ecstatic. You've won over Mama, no easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back, I'll have no thank her. I'll have to thank her. La deve ringraziare. Antros's mama begins to fade. Antros cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. I'm keeping my good eye on you. If you break her heart, I will send Baba Yaga after you. You try to chuckle good naturedly, but you should really be afraid. Baba Yaga is no joke. We play shuffleboard every third Thursday, and she is absolutely ferocious on the cart. Bye, safe journey home to the realm of the spirits. Mama Antros fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone, again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambience? Non ci lasciano mai in pace. You and Antros stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interaction closely, too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time for okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that, yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Prizio, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before. And there's nothing I'd rather to do now. Then she averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you. That sounds awesome, but maybe we can just hang them up on meat hooks for now. I'd love to get you out of that robe, and murder feels like too much of a distraction, more dessert than appetizer. Antros lows devisely in agreement. I can't argue with that. Li abbiamo uccisi! You hoist Dwight and Claudette onto meat hooks that have conveniently appeared outside Antros's cabin. After all we've done for you, we have kept you so on schedule. If it weren't for us, we'd be wandering around with no activities planned at all. To the cabin, milady? Though you'd never ask. Ce li siamo tolti dalle scatole. Once in the cabin, Antros strips off her kaftan, revealing every curve of her muscle bod. Quindi si spoglia di nuovo. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment, it's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for this sexy time. This is the part when I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? Love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crushers? Gotta have it, but hanky panky? That I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. Oh, je ne meurs. Que c'est beau. What? Just because Antros speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Pause doing it. You and Antros lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Antros smiling down at you from beyond. Then you realize that's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me, hey friend, sounds like a real good sexy good time in there, but can you let us down? We have to wrap this thing up. The schedule stops for no one, dead or alive. You seek a shrug. Antros rolls her eyes. I suppose we can unhook the prey. Claudette and Dwight lead you and Antros back to the empty beach. You both ask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from Spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward Wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat, you've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? Quindi, a whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears. As quickly as it came, the island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees, the grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer, the pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me? Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Andrews, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Andrews stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think that is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the star of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Wraith starts a slow clap. No one joins in. Typical. Whatever love is a concept made up by the greeting card industry, I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to the black lighthouse. Look behind you, it's Trapper. Andrus, you best me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Prizio. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up. And then he smiles, did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Andrus. And I love you too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Tutta caldata. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Andrus embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Attenzione, c'è questa... mi ha sbloccato un achievement. Andrew lifts her mask and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Andrus has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. You chase Andrus into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. E finisce così, con 2 achievement. Fine, abbiamo finito il gioco. Ok, allora, premesso che non era la mia tipologia di gioco, l'ho comprato soltanto perché, in quanto fan, diciamo così, di Dead by Daylight, per provarlo. Una tipologia di gioco a mio parere molto verbosi, c'è sicuramente una porzione, insomma, di appassionati di questo genere di giochi. Non sono io, non penso che lo rigiocherò mai. È stato tutto sommato divertente, nulla di particolarmente significativo comunque. Divertente, diciamo così. Durato un 3 orette scarse sull'orologio. Va bene, il giusto, anche il prezzo era corretto, 9,99 €, ci sta. Va bene, allora, finisce qui la nostra serie su Hooked on You, ci rivediamo prossimamente, sempre sul nostro canale con Prizio e le sue avventure.